one piece of this is your emerging sense of to what degree do you want to be available, and to what degree is it harmful for you to be available? And I think you're beginning to figure that piece out. And you may not know exactly where those lines are, but you're discovering them as you overgive. You're discovering what overgiving is for you. And then you're recalibrating. And you're trying to involve him in that sort of emerging conversation about finding a path forward that's going to work well for both of you. If I'm hearing you right, there is a part of you that would like to stay somewhat connected and somewhat supportive. And you no longer want to be enabling this pattern of trauma dumping and nothing else happening in his life. Am I getting that piece accurate or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's accurate.
Okay. So it's almost like there's been this stage where holding space for someone and letting them trauma dump for a while feels like it's stage appropriate. Like maybe this is a stage we go through. And then we get to a point where some wisdom in us begins emerging that says, we're moving from being supportive to being enabling now. Whatever needed to get vented or expressed or seen and heard, now we're actually doing something else. Now we're really just replaying something, and that's harmful to both of us. We're not actually metabolizing anymore. We're not actually moving forward anymore. And I can feel in myself a resistance coming up to continuing with this. I can feel that it is burning me out. It is affecting my mental health. I need to, for my well-being, I need to set a boundary with it. And I'm still caring about this other person's well-being. And I'm kind of bumping up on that edge of, will they take responsibility for themselves or not? And my early indications, which feed my fears, are not. They are not wanting to pick up responsibility. And to the degree that I see that or perceive that, I feel more reluctance to withdraw myself from being the crutch. Am I tracking accurately so far, or what would you change?
100%.
Okay. So I'm no longer then willing to be the crutch, but I do care about this other person's well-being. So then we're going to start finding a path forward that is a little bit more boundaried, but the boundaries get led with care and concrete, practical, doable suggestions for the other person. You truly are powerless to do something for them. They are not. Ultimately, the other person will need to make a choice about whether or not they want to change this when they are ready. You've done everything you can. And you get to now, unfortunately, sit with the sadness, the hopelessness, and most importantly, the helplessness of the situation. You are unable to do it for them. And continuing to be the container within which they put everything is harming you. None of us are able to save somebody else until they are willing to be an active co-creator in their own salvation. We cannot do it for them. And there's a point where we realize that the kind of holding space has become enabling instead of helping. And there are ways of naming that with a lot of compassion and care. But your ultimate responsibility right now, I know you know this, is to your own well-being. And it's not a walking away from someone. It's not an abandonment of someone. It's a call to their own empowerment. It can actually, a boundary in the situation, and we can talk a little bit about how it can live inside of you. can be a statement of faith in somebody else's capacity to do something about their own suffering and to find a wider network of support and resources. And I love the direction that you've already described, where you are tuning into what is happening for you. And then you are coming back to the other person and saying, here's what I am able to offer, and here's what I am not able to offer. And here are the recommendations and ideas I have for you. Do whatever you want with those. You can follow them or not. But I can imagine saying to someone, listen, we've been talking about this for about 9 months or whatever it is. It is my honor to be here for you in particular ways. I love you. I care about you. And I'm watching you go through a particular process where I'm realizing that I have reached the limit of everything that I have to offer. I've given you what I can give you. And I'm realizing that I need more time and energy to care for myself. How can we hold this together in a way that I can still feel connected to you? I still want to be here for you, and you get what you're needing, but I can no longer be the only person that you're talking to. What comes up in you when you hear me ask for that? What ideas do you have for how we can move forward? What are you noticing in you right now?
You just spoke a truth that's very piercing. It's kind of made its way through the chaos and the fear that I've been swirling in.
Mm-hmm. And how would you say the truth in your own words?
Not only can I not save this person,
Mm-hmm.
um, I have a responsibility to myself
Yep.
and my own life, to be well.
Yes.
And I care deeply for this person, and I would love to be a part of their healing journey when they're ready to
Yep.
start that journey.
That's right. You're willing to be on a healing journey. And so there needs to be healing going on, not reenacting. And that sounds like a very clear fork in the road that also provides this person with a lantern about a pathway out of their suffering. And you are down that path and they can find you there. Does that feel true?
Yes.
So you're not abandoning or walking away. You are holding a lantern and walking ahead, and you're going to begin modeling how you look after yourself, how you set a gentle boundary that is inviting another person to join you in a place of self-care and well-being and healing. And you will be there waiting for them. And you're releasing responsibility for their decision. They need to get there on their own time, in their own way, with their own choosing. And you will be there with an open heart when they do that.